They did it again. Munster Bass put together another fantastic box of tackle for July of 2022. Let's jump in. Now, this month's box is themed the Tokyo rig, but you're going to get much more than that. And you always get your booklet in the box of tackle to teach you how to fish every one of the baits and the different techniques. Now, you not only get your baits in this month's box, but you get several lessons on how to fish those baits. Number one, you're going to get a lesson on Tokyo rig basics. Number two, you're going to get some tips on flipping and pitching a Tokyo rig. Number three, you're going to get a lesson on how to fish a wake bait. Number four is going to be burning a square bill through cover. And number five is jig fishing. And number six is cranking those deep summer ledges with those crankbaits. Another great set of lessons in this month's box from Munster Bass. So let's take a look in our box and see what we've got. First up, you're going to need your terminal tackle for your Tokyo rig, and Munster Bass has hooked you up with some tungsten worm weights, and these are 3/8 ounce. And then you've got your Tokyo rig hooks here, and you'll see those look a little bit different than your normal Texas rig worm hooks. And I'm going to do another video and show you how to set up your Tokyo rigs. Well, you're going to need some soft plastics to go with your Tokyo rig, and Munster Bass hooked you up with some good ones this month in the box. First up, we've got some Gary Yamamoto Flapping Hogs. It's a 5-pack, and this is the dark pumpkin with purple blend or purple black emerald blend. And these are a good looking bait to go on that Tokyo rig. And they also threw in some Z-Man Elastec Helicrawl Z's. And these are black and blue, and there's a 3-pack in there, 3 1/4 inch. Another good looking bait to go on your Tokyo rig. Next in the box, we've got a Munster Bass Seeker 12 crankbait. And the Seeker 12 indicates how deep the bait runs. So it runs 12 foot deep. And this is that lesson we were talking about in the book about fishing those deep summer ledges, with a deep running crankbait. And this one's a nice one. And this one is 2.5 inches in length, dives 8 to 12 feet, and it's a 1/2 ounce. It's got some really nice looking blue hue up there around that dark black eye. It's got katana hooks on it, and you can see that blood red hook on the front to imitate a wounded bait fish. Another great looking crankbait from Munster Bass. Can't wait to tie this one on and try it. Next up, we got a Thunderhawk square bill crankbait. This is an A10 square bill at 7/16 ounces. The color on this one is Ghost. Another good looking crankbait from Thunderhawk, and this is that lesson will apply to this one about burning that shallow running crankbait through cover and for your summertime fishing. Great bait to use in July. I like to run a shallow diving crankbait early in the morning before the sun gets up. Either rip it through the tops of grass or across some cover, and you'll definitely find some fish up in that shallow water when it cools off at night, up until that sun gets up in the early morning. All right. Let's talk some jig fishing, baby. We got a football jig from Buckeye Lures, and it's a 1/2 ounce lure, or 1/2 ounce in weight, and it's a black blue color. You can never go wrong throwing a jig. Put a little trailer on the back of it, man. This thing is guaranteed to tear some fish up. Black and blue is a great color. And I've got another video out there if you want to find out how to simplify your bait color selection and not spend a bunch of money on different colors of lures. I'll leave a link up above so you can go check that out, and you can save yourself some money. Okay, last but not least, we've got a wake bait in this month's box from a company called Hardcore. Now, I think this is the first time, and Hardcore is a Japanese bait manufacturing company. It's got Japanese writing all over the package. Now, this is the first time that I can remember receiving a Japanese-made bait in a Munster Bass subscription box. But I'll tell you, this bait looks pretty sick, man. And this one is actually a ghost pearl in pink on the back, and it's a jointed wake bait, so it's going to have some wicked action. And you can see that prop on the back with that feathered treble hook, and it has a snap swivel up on the front already to help that wake bait action. And I'm very excited to get out on the water and try to fish this thing. Now, I've heard a lot of people talk about wake baits and about Japanese knockoff baits, that come in a lot of different subscription service boxes. I don't consider this bait a knockoff. I took it out of the package. It's got some razor sharp hooks, really good gauge wire on the hooks, and just the hardware on the bait, the paint color on the bait really looks legit. So I think this is going to be a great bait. Again, this is another great thing about tackle subscription services and Monster Bass. Sometimes you get that curveball in your box, and you've got to go out there and get out of your comfort zone, tie it on, get on the water, and see what you can do with it. And this is definitely going to be one of those baits for me, and I hope that you'll try it out as well. All right, we got a couple more things in the box. We got a sticker. We've got a entry into an online fishing tournament. You just download the Fishing Chaos app to your phone. You get a code to enter. If you're a member of Monster Bass, you get one of these cards in your tackle subscription box, and you can enter into the online fishing tournament, fish against other Monster Bass subscribers around the country to compete for prizes. All right. And then we've got a $10 gift card in here from Monster Bass. Really great touch. You put in an order over 25 bucks, you get $10 off. That kind of pays for your shipping, so you get free shipping. And then finally, you get a golden ticket. Now, if you don't know about golden tickets, you got to be a subscriber to Monster Bass. You get a golden ticket in your subscription box every month. You tune in on Thursday nights when Rick, the owner of Monster Bass, has a live, and he calls out golden tickets. And if your number pops up, you win more fishing tackle. That about wraps it up for this month's subscription for Monster Bass for July of 2022. Hey, if you've stuck with me this long through the video, I just want to let you know that this is a channel where all of our subscribers to this channel are passionate about about the sport of fishing. We're passionate about sharing information with one another, and we all share a common goal of trying to help each other become better anglers, just like Monster Bass. So listen, if you want to be part of a community like that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And thank you. You just joined the RC Bass and Fishing family. So thanks a lot. Hey, I'm going to leave some other videos up here. YouTube's going to make a suggestion and put these up here for you right now. Some videos you should check out next from the channel. Here they are, and you know what to do. Until we talk again, tight lines, baby. Stay safe out on the water and hook them up.